Starting at the entrance of Shifting Sands, you're wanting to go to the right, and you're basically going to the Sand Fury's Palace, which is where you went for the Desert Star quest. That is a quest that you will have to have done. Now, once you've entered the palace, you're wanting to run forward until you see a big gate. That'll be on the left hand side. So, to unlock this, you have to shoot the flit switch. It will move around, you'll have to hit it a couple of times, but once you've hit it enough, it'll unlock the door. And in here will be our first silver key. So the next key is located at the very end of this temple. So if you want to just run through as if you were doing the quest until you reach the main chamber where the diamond was actually sitting. So once you've reached the main chamber, you're wanting to run up to where the diamond was held, and on the left hand side of that, behind it's kind of like a stone pillar, will be the key. Now if you fast travel back to the Shifting Sands entrance again, and this time what we're going to do is we're going to head towards the guard post. If you haven't built it, don't worry, I'll try and explain it as best I can, but we're heading in that direction. I'm going to quickly flip this over to daytime just so that it's a little bit easier to see. If you follow the path around, you'll be able to go straight ahead, but you'll also have like a path kind of leading up a hill. You're wanting to go up the hill first, and it'll be on the right hand side. There it is. And grab the key. Now if you head back down the hill and turn to the right. Now if you didn't build the fortress, don't worry, you can still find the key. Instead of following my video, just hug hug the wall to the left hand side and hug it all the way around. You'll find the key in a sand dune. Still pretty easy to find even without this fort, but the fort does help. Now back to the video, if you go to the left, once you've exited the fort, this will be the key that I just described to you just now. Keep following it to the left, and once you go over this little hill, there it will be. Even if you hugged the wall, you would still find it. It's fairly easy to find. Now the next one won't be so simple. For people who've got the fort, if you run across to the main gate and then turn left, you should be lined up pretty well for it. For those of you that don't have the fort, attempt to at least judge where it is exactly that I've turned. Basically you're just looking for this kind of like broken bit of statue. And basically the key will be underneath that. This is actually a wee bit difficult to grab because it's floating so high off the ground, but yeah. Now just go straight ahead and to the left. And follow this little pathway down. For this section you will have to have completed the quest, the key to a greater key, which will allow you to unlock this door. There is a little puzzle in here, it's nothing you haven't seen before, just press the right arrow to go in the right direction, doesn't matter if you get it wrong, just a bunch of enemies spawn. Once you're completed in here, you'll be able to access the last door, which will have the golden key.